Ford won the leadership, went into the general election. Basically, he kept going back to scrap the carbon tax because the campaign was not very good because of all the distractions with rigged nominations, voter fraud, corruption in the party. He kept going back to scrap the carbon tax, and he got 2.3 million votes, which is the most votes that any party has ever gotten in Ontario's history. No one cracked 2 million. Only Mike Harris, the former PC leader and premier of Ontario, cracked 2 million. Ford was only the second person to crack 2 million, and he didn't have a position in favor of carbon pricing. And yet, even after he wins, we've got this proposal he has out that's supposed to come in this summer on industrial emission standards, where he agrees on the Paris targets, he agrees with carbon pricing, he wants to replace the federal version with an Ontario version and generate $400 million for Ontario coffers. So there's something in the narrative amongst the lobbyist class and the media class that kind of pushes this idea that if you don't adopt carbon pricing, you can't win. And yet all the evidence suggests conservative parties will suffer if they adopt carbon pricing, and they can win in opposition to carbon pricing. And yet it doesn't seem to matter to some people. They keep pushing the narrative because it is a clever narrative from the left, right? Kind of getting the conservatives to drift to the left, where there's no difference between them and they lose their base of support and the support starts collapsing.